If you are still in your 20s, listen up. I will teach you 5 money mistakes you should avoid so you can build big wealth when you enter your 30s. These are 5 mistakes I made during my 20s, so I want to share them with you so you do not get into the same mistakes and pitfalls I experienced. Please note that making mistakes are inevitable, and you should always embrace mistakes and failures in your life, as these are what makes you grow and become stronger. There are plenty of things I would have done differently in my 20s to make my 30s and 40s easier to live life. I realize that your 20s are a powerful time to build strong financial habits, and avoiding these common mistakes can set you up to long-term financial success. Number 1, spending more than you make. Living beyond your means can lead to financial stress and insecurity. In my 20s, I was overwhelmed with social media and types of lives people were living, such as showing off their fashion, status symbols such as designer watches, jewelry, and expensive luxury cars or supercars. It made me think that if you had these items, then you must be rich and wealthy. But I realize now this is far from the truth. Social media inflates lifestyles and only portrays a small percentage of the true life of that person. In reality, they may be drowning in debt after debt and are struggling and may even be living paycheck to paycheck. Even though they show on social media that they are looking rich and successful, they may not be the case in reality. I decided to get off social media completely and focus on my own path to building true wealth. I am able to let go of material possessions and be content with what I got. True lesson to be learned here is always opt for delayed gratification. Even though you are making a lot, you must learn to keep majority of that in your pocket and not spend it. Never chase instant gratification, as these very things are the reasons it slows your growth and progress. Failing to save even a small portion of your income can leave you vulnerable to emergencies and limit financial freedom. Always keep a portion of your earnings back into your pocket and save it in a high-interest savings account and build it up consistently. 2, lifestyle inflation. As I got older into my late 20s, I started to earn more money, so I began spending more than I usually would. It felt good at that time, but you later realize that you are having to work harder each time just to experience that short-term good feeling. I came to realize it isn't worth working so hard and getting caught up in a cycle of spending nearly all of it, and it brings me back to where I started, with no wealth being built at all. Just like the first point, it is best to keep your overall living expenses at a minimum. Focus mainly on your necessities and only a small percentage to wants. You should aim to pay yourself first at all times whenever you get paid. This way you stay ahead of the game and enables you to build wealth. Track your spending habits. Create a budgeting plan and automate your bills and other obligations so you can set and forget. This saves you a lot of time. 3, not having an emergency fund. In my 20s, I never thought or considered having an emergency fund. Only when I experienced having a flat tire on the way to work, the costs of ordering a tow truck and someone to come and change the tire and replace with a new one added in a lot of costs. It was a stressful moment in my life, and I came to realize unexpected events can occur at any moment in life. Whether it's losing your job, car breaks down, medical expenses, or anything else that may occur that is considered emergency, you always need to be prepared for it. The rich are always prepared for unexpected events, and you should too. In your 20s, build up an emergency fund, allocate a portion of your income towards a high-interest savings account, and automate it weekly or fortnightly to go into that account, and this will be your emergency fund. Aim for 3 to 6 months fund, which is 3 to 6 months worth of expenses. You need to calculate your monthly expenses and then times by 3 or 6. Ideally, aim for 12 months worth of emergency fund for ultimate peace of mind. Think of an emergency fund as insurance against bad luck. It is protection and significantly reduces financial stress. The fund should be easily accessible and readily available. Number 4, delaying investing. Most part of my 20s, I put off investing because I had self-doubt, such as thinking I am too young, I don't know enough, I don't have enough money, and I am fearful if I invest, I may lose my money. These are all valid thoughts, but it's often taking risks is the only way to build wealth. Delaying investing due to these thought processes will lead to missed opportunities and delay the power of compound interest. The power of compound interest is strongest when it is started as early as possible. Time is the most valuable asset for compound growth. The best time to start investing is right now and as early and young as possible. Any amount counts, so start small and start now. Do not delay it any further. Educate yourself on personal finance books, Read about the share market in property and business. Don't overdo it and lead yourself to analysis paralysis. Just read and learn and use that knowledge to put it into action. 5 pounds. Ignoring financial education. In order to build wealth and achieve financial freedom, you need to have 3 pillars mastered, and they are mindset, skills, and knowledge. I have 3 separate videos. You can find them in my playlist on my channel on these 3 pillars, so please check them out after this video. Simply relying on luck or guesswork with money leads to avoidable mistakes. Make sure you are well-versed, read plenty of personal finance books. Some of my favorite books are the ones in my channel that I have created book summaries for, so please watch them after this video. The best way to learn is learning from the experience of people that have achieved what you want to achieve. And that is exactly what these books deliver for you. Once you form the mindset and grit and you find your purpose, then you can work towards achieving them through your 20s. This will make your 30s vastly easier to build wealth and achieve the path to financial freedom. Avoiding these 5 mistakes can put you many years ahead financially. Focus deeply on saving, living below your means, investing early and consistently. Set and forget. Your future self will thank you. So, what's your next step? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe for more content like this, and share it with someone who's ready to level up their financial game.